Number one chill spot. Another study, another stream. You see, we're starting to pick up momentum. We're starting to do these slowly more and more again. I see Yafet already in the building. Finally, you caught one. I've been wondering where you've been. I was like, yo, where Yafet at? I thought you were trying to get this working. You haven't been around. Nice to see you. We got Melly here. Tabitha here, tapped in, who's decluttering her space. I was actually decluttering my garage. Then it got overwhelming. And I was like, I'm going to the studio. I got some editing to do. Some of my own stuff and some of, for another project. And working on the next digital product, environment, community thing that I'm plotting on. And I think what I want to do is I want to have a stream sometime soon. And I want to develop this next thing with y'all and get your ideas. We're really going to be streamlining a lot of our process. I call it the live experiment. You know, building the whole content ecosystem and everything really in a live format, you know, like true community building. We got Love J Squared here. We got Q. We got Lucas here. We got Jazzy here from Tanzania. Beautiful. We got Angie in the building. Nice. We're going to do a study work with me stream today. Focus with me. Sound mind stream. Applying ourselves in the direction that matters stream. It's Monday. I woke up super early today. I woke up at like 3 a.m. Then I just stayed up. Then I meditated and I got into like a really nice meditation. And it was almost too good. And then the mind was like, yo, this is almost too good to be true. And then I snapped out of it. It's like, damn. Did a little bit of work, went back to bed, woke up again around like 6:30. Went to the gym, finally. Talked about it yesterday. I was like, I've been sleeping on my fitness. So we got back in there today. Eased into it. You know, nothing too crazy, but we're just easing into it. But we're going to get consistent. I realize like I'm really the type of guy that almost has to do things every single day. If I don't do something for 2 days, I'll fall off of it. So I was like, yo, even if I just go for 30 minutes a day, like we got to do it. We got to do it. We have Smooth Artist here. Thank you to see you. Nice to see you, Smooth Artist. Please continue to be you, bro. Your streams bring so much peace to my hectic work life. That's really good to hear. Thank you. Because even myself, you know, I go through doubt sometimes. Like, should I be doing this? Am I even really doing anything? Is there a point to any of this? I have those moments sometimes. I have those moments. So thank you for that comment. What time is it where I am? Right now it's 12:18 p.m. So it's, I feel like I'm starting the day a little, like I've been up for a long time, but, you know, really getting into like the thick of the work, kind of just starting, it feels kind of late. I go to bed early these days. I'm like passed out by 9. I'm out by 9. So, you know, I think today we're going to be doing like a good, like probably 3 rounds for sure. Tabitha has a gym date tonight. Hey, look at that. Tabitha on a gym date. That's fire. That's fire. We got Snarfy McGee who says you're my favorite YouTuber. Oh my. Cha. I am honored to hear that. Thank you so much. Kigo. Motso August. Hi Heinz, any word for someone who's emotionally and physically tired? First off, I want to say I understand because so am I. I am emotionally and physically tired. And guess what? We are allowed to be. That's an experience. We're obviously emotionally and physically tired for a reason, right? Don't be too hard on yourself. But start to picture the future. Start to imagine yourself having a little bit more energy. And then ask yourself, what are the things I could do to fuel my spirit, to fuel my body? You know, step by step. You don't have to be perfect by tomorrow, but today, what can you do? Get good rest, right? Nourish yourself with good food. Do something that makes you laugh. Have a tea date or coffee or a dinner with an old friend that you miss. Do something for yourself that really brings joy into the process, because joy is the food, it's the juice. But sometimes we are emotionally, physically tired. Have gratitude for it. I was feeling a little bit tired today, and then I just went into like a deep gratitude practice right here in the studio. I turned on some piano, and I was like moving my body, because sometimes you just got to shake your body around. You got to get all that stagnant energy out, all those weird emotions and energy out. Just, shake it out. And then I was just like talking to God. I was like, thank you. I was even saying thank you for the bad things that happened. I'm like, thank you for allowing me to learn through this. And thank you for this. And, thank you for that frustration. I was frustrated, but, thank you for the experience. You've given me an experience. Thank you for protecting my daughter and keeping her spirit so strong in these weird times. Thank you. And I just went into deep gratitude, and I felt this like warmth in my spirit. And I was like, yeah, we need to be saying thank you more. When we start to complain a little bit too much, it's like, no. Let's be individuals that say thank you for everything, just the experience in itself. Thank you. I'm learning. I'm growing. Thank you. Thank you. I literally have on here, thank you. I wrote down thank you multiple times. I'm not even capping right now. I was literally doing this before I hopped on live stream. I was like, thank you. Thank you, Ja. Oh my God. Thank you for the highs and lows. Oh my God. Thank you for showing me. Thank you for bringing me into a season where I had to become more intimate with you. I'll be honest, I got a little distracted. I was traveling. I was living life. I was enjoying. I forgot to talk to you. Thank you for bringing me into a season of deep intimacy with you. I'm physically tired and emotionally tired, and all I have is really you to call to. Thank you for that. Thank you for that experience. Thank you. Deep gratitude, I just feel warmer right now from that. You understand? So gratitude. I was actually reading on my Kindle last night from a book. What was it called? Was it this one? I forget what it was. It was called Spiritual Warrior, though. I think it was titled Conquering the Enemies of the Mind. And the author was talking about being deep in gratitude. Being an individual that can say thank you for almost anything. Thank you. Thank you for this experience. Thank you. Yes, here it is. It says, actually, do I have it here? I do. Right? This aligns. When we do not genuinely say thank you in our lives, this ungrateful attitude will interfere with our spiritual growth. Sometimes we simply must come to such a level of gratitude that we can just say, thank you, Lord, for allowing me to be sick and giving me this opportunity to read more. Like you sick, you're down and out, you can't go to work and you're complaining, but you have more time just to like be deep in relaxation and just read. Thank you for this opportunity to be more introspective. Thank you for giving me this chance to appreciate health and use it more efficiently when I have it, right? When someone criticizes us, we can thank them for helping us look closer at ourselves. When someone praises us, we can thank the Lord for showing us our big egos and thank them for seeing that it needs to be deflated. When we face dishonor, we can thank the Lord for keeping us humble and preventing us from relying entirely on our own abilities. Thank you, right? So give thanks. Give thanks. We got In My Kitchen. I love In My Kitchen's name, In My Kitchen, who says, I practice the same level of gratitude. I don't want to wait until I'm about to die to thank my life, right? Let's do it in the moment. And it feels good. Like I literally actually like feel a shift in my body when I go deep into gratitude, and not just being like, okay, I'm grateful. Okay, I'm thankful. No, like really feeling it, really embodying it. And just like, I go into, I make it poetic too, like turn on some music and just like, just have a moment. You understand? Like it's beautiful. Yeah, Fat says, this reminds me of the fourth agreement and the fifth introspection. We got Royo here who's having some lavender tea, studying and watching Heinz live. Life couldn't get any better. The number one chill spot on the internet. Digital environments, that's what we do. I love it. Awesome. So we're going to definitely do a nice little session today. Let me know what you're going to be applying your energy to. Maybe it's some work, maybe it's studying, maybe you're just having some downtime, maybe you're organizing, maybe you're plotting, maybe you're masterminding, maybe you're researching. Whatever it is, drop it in the chat. I love to see the diversity in skills, the diversity in our interests, right? It's very cool to me. Spoken for Eternity says, very timely, just finished a heart space gratitude meditation. I love that. That's some cool synergy right there. We got Nessa here. Nice to see Nessa here. Perfect stream to put on while I'm at work. I will put my energy towards completing my goals, finishing strong. Nessa, I like it. Love Jay. Currently, I'm doing copywriter work. Man, copywriter work is so important these days. I wasn't even fully aware until the last 6 months. I'm like, yo, copywriters they're really important in the game right now. Everybody needs a good copywriter. I need to learn a little bit of that. We got Lucas here, going to write a movie script. Got some now. Gonna go write a whole. Even your name is like Lucas Pua. Sounds like a director or sounds like a writer of a movie. I like it. A whole movie script. Got some nice ideas. Put it down. I love it. In my kitchen is solidifying the holiday cookie flavors. Oof. And ads. That's fire. What kind of cookie flavors? I love cookies. I'm not gonna lie. I love cookies. A good chocolate classic chip cookie. Yeah, I'm simple with my sweets. I'm not like a really big dessert guy. I'm kind of like simple with it. Just give me a chocolate chip cookie. I like coffee, ice cream. I like, like a double chocolate brownie. That's about it. Not really like a pie guy or a cheesecake guy, but a nice little classic cookie. I could do that. We got Tabitha doing a little decluttering, then sipping some matcha tea, then going to post some items to sell in eBay, then admin work, then emails. Woo! Tabitha is a whole office in herself. Got 45 different caps on today. Then the gym date on top of that. You killing it today. I love that. I love that. We got Zina Boo, who is a med student in France. I'm going to study for my exams. A lot of respect to all the med students. A lot of work. Y'all smart. You get in it, you know. I love it. Isa says, does anyone have any tips for getting energy levels up? I always end up getting an energy drink, but I need to cut those out. Yeah, drop some advice in the chat for Isa for anything that you may have for getting the energy levels up. I do find that like energy drinks and relying on those type of things actually do the opposite. They deplete our energy, right? And then we become reliant on it. So one, like obviously I'm going to just say the basics, but sometimes the basics is what we need to hear is really good sleep, really good sleep, really good sleep, right? Good, long sleep. 2, you got to move your body. You know, maybe you have a practice in the morning where you're moving your body in the gym. You go for a walk, you go for a run, something. 3, diet, you know, cut the processed stuff out, you know, limit those sugars, try to eat the whole real foods. Again, move your body in the afternoon. The amount that we sit, I'm guilty of this too. Like I'd be sitting like majority of my day. I got to get outside more and just like go for a long walk. So I would like to do at least an hour walk a day to get the energy moving. But also know, I'm not sure where you live in the wintertime where I'm at right now. Naturally, I just have less energy because of the season. Oh, Frankie Love says water. That's key. And I'm not gonna lie too, because I drink so much tea, sometimes I forget to drink water. Nessa says, that's what I was thinking, the basics, movement, water, sleep, and food. Yeah, I don't remember what I was watching or what I was listening to, But they were saying like, if you're having a bad day and you're like been in a bad mood, before you start complaining and thinking something's wrong, thinking something is wrong with you, ask yourself, did I sleep good tonight or last night? Have I worked out today? Have I moved my body? Have I taken at least 10 minutes to breathe, right? Doesn't even have to be a meditation, just 10 minutes to be idle and breathe. How have I eaten today, right? Just like these 4 simple things. If we haven't done those and we're questioning why we can't focus or why we don't feel good, then what do we got to do? We got to go back to the basics, right? Master the basics. Most likely that's going to allow us to feel a lot better. And if we don't, then we can start asking some other questions and going deeper, like why do I still feel so much of in a leg? Bianca says, break the day and do some burpees. It's a bit violent, but it brings a lot of energy. When I was at this business retreat recently, yeah, we were doing these workshops, about 3-hour workshops. And about halfway through, the energy in the room got, quite sloppy and we were getting quite tired. And one of the instructors in the workshop noticed, and he was from Sweden. And he just like burst up with all this energy. And he's like, in Sweden, we make sure to move our bodies to get the energy moving. So he's like, I want everybody right now to stand up and do like 15 squats. We're all like, what? We're like, got our notepads out. We're like, what? We're like, so we just did it. And then 100% it lifted the energy up. Like we were all like, boom, awake again. And that's all it needed, right? Like it's not really natural to sit as much as we do. So gotta move our body, take care of the basics. Even I noticed that the last couple of days, my back has been hurting more just from sitting. And I was like, yeah, bro, because you haven't been in the gym. You're getting weak out here. Come on. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really be complaining when we haven't taken care of the basics. And I also find for me, like I haven't had a coffee since like the summertime. So I find when I become reliant on like, I don't do energy drinks, but when I become reliant on like caffeines and stuff for energy, it does the opposite for me. But that's just for me. So for me, I just do my tea, and I don't really think tea wakes me up. It's more of like it more calms me down. More just like tastes good, feels good for me. But yeah, movement is really important. Gia says 100% movement is the way to go for an energy and endorphin boost. I even recommend moving and walking around while working or studying. Yeah, that's why a lot of people have like standing desks now, and like the little things they can like walk while they're working. I don't know what you call them, like a little conveyor belt or something like that. And they can, they can walk. So I'm going to try to, I need to do that more often too. I need to be moving a lot more. Physically, I've been a bit stagnant. Okay, beautiful. We shared a lot of value. Everyone shared what they're going to be doing. So I'm going to put the timer on the clock. We got a really good crew of people today. I love that. Really good crew of people. It's about the quality. It's about the substance of folks. Not always the quantity. Okay, 55 minutes on the clock. That's going to be there too. Yep, that will be there as well. And I'm going to be doing some editing and planning and organizing for the rest of the week. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. Beautiful. Okay, I am ready. Miranda says, Heinz, you need to try mate in Argentina. I think yerba mate, right? I actually have some here. I actually have a bag of yerba mate. You know what's actually crazy? Yerba mate, like I drink that and I'm like, whoa. Like I feel wired, like right away. It works. It works. Very interesting stuff. We got One Take Swifty says, I've been watching your videos since last year. You're the only person that makes me able to relax. I love that, you know? I love that. Thank you. Okay, we're going to get into it now. We're going to get this work. We can get this focus in. Great little intro. I'm going to see you on our break after 55 minutes. We'll have some tea. We'll have a little chat, and then we'll get back in for another round. We are locking in today. Number one chill spot on the internet. First round complete. First round is complete. How was that for ya? How was that round? I was doing some tedious things. I just felt like it wasn't really worth my time. So I was like, no, I'm gonna do a little pivot. Number one chill spot on the internet. Nice group of people in here. Finish our first round. We will be going again. Not to worry. Beautiful Monday. We're locking in. Focused. I was actually just thinking about creating a focus project planner. Something that set our daily or monthly or weekly goals, write out our intention before we focus, track our progress, how we felt, but not just like a legit, like an analytical, logistic type of planner, but one that's really, getting to root and like logging in how we feel throughout our sessions and things like that. With like a really beautiful pencil and pen that just feels good to hold. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. We're thinking about different things. Thinking about different products we can develop. Lucas says that music was fire. Glad you liked it. Nice little chill vibes. Hope that movie script is going well, Lucas. Lucas has got a lot of work done. So we like to hear. It's a good vibe. Number one chill spot on the internet. Using the power of community and accountability. It's a beautiful thing. Next round, I'm going to continue to edit. I want to move with a little bit more speed in this next round, though. I really want to feel accomplished at the end of the day today. Like I've done everything I can do within my capacity, within my boundaries. That's my goal for today. That I just do all that I can do with the capacity that I have within my boundaries. We'll go for another round in a moment. Maybe I'll get a little fog in here. A little mist, but not too much. It was a little bit too much last time. Because I pressed it and it didn't do anything. So I was like, oh, maybe it's not working. And then like a minute later, it just started spewing out smoke. I was like, what? That's crazy. It'll start to rise up. Yes, Lucas, the editing was all right. I was starting to do some like texting and animation stuff. And then I really realized I'm like, oh man, I just don't enjoy doing that. And I don't think it's the best use of my time. So I'm like, if I want to go in that direction for some of my videos, I'll get someone to do that for me in the future. Really, my videos are more so of a listening experience anyways, with like a nice, little beautiful set. Well, I think it looks good. So, some videos are much more about like animations moving around and text coming at you and all that stuff. I kind of like how people will be crocheting or painting or like doing something else while they're watching a video. So it's like assisting something that they're already engaging in, right? I love that aspect. So it's like, I'm with you on your journey instead of like needing you glued to the screen. Yeah, Fat says, it's okay, Heinz. I know you had a spliff. Yo, I don't be smoking, man. Y'all know me. I don't smoke. Look at that nice little, see, I got the little smoke fog thing right here. I don't smoke. I gave up the ganja 10 years ago. 10 years ago. And I also got I got a few of my friends to quit too. But I just like, usually I actually use frankincense, like incense, just for like a little bit of mystique in the room. Also feels good. But I'm going to shoot some like music, fun, DJ-esque short form content soon. Some stuff that's just exciting for me. And I'm going to need some fog for it. But yesterday I was like testing the fog machine and it set off the fire alarm. So I gotta be crazy. There we got a little bit of fog just moving. I do prefer the incense, so I think the incense got like a better smoke, so probably stick with that. Don't burn it down, Heinz. No, we all right. We all right. Just gives it like a nice little soft look in the background. I like it. I like it. I like it. Lucas says he quit the ganja to herb for a month. Found out that smoking held me back so much. Best decision ever. Yeah, that's how I felt. I was kind of just doing it out of habit. But we're all different, so it's no judgment for anybody that does. For me, I just realized that I had no reason or intention. It was just simply out of habit. And then when I quit, I realized, I don't even need it. It served a purpose at one point, and now it doesn't. So I moved on. Gia says, I put essential oils in my humidifier to make my room smell nice because incense make me sneeze. Yeah, a lot of incense make me sneeze too. So I got to get the no BS incense. A lot of incense have a lot of toxins in them, so you got to be very careful. But I got some good stuff, some nice good stuff. Next round, I'm going to continue with the editing, and then I also have more editing to do for my buddy's band. And it's a little bit of a tricky edit too, because I'm kind of like just working with random footage and trying to piece together a story, which I'm really good at, but like, yeah, just takes some energy. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the opportunity. I'm thankful to have things to do. Right? Your gratitude. I got so much work to do. Oh man, that's amazing. We have work to do. That's amazing. What's the brand of incense you use? I'm not even sure the brand, to be honest. So about 2 years ago when I was developing the reminder deck product, we were also thinking about doing incense as a product. So we did this massive like wholesale batch order from Nepal, from this guy that like hand rolls them with his like village up in the Nepal mountains. And I've been burning those for 2 years, and I'm actually coming down on those. Like I'm almost empty on those now. I'm not sure the actual name of that company. I found them. I actually know my buddy found them. So I can get the contact, though. I can figure out who that was. I wouldn't mind selling them one day. The only problem was they were an interesting size and like no regular incense holders you could put them in. So we were going to also have to create and develop an incense holder. And we were making up some mock-ups and different things, which were cool. But unfortunately, that never came into full fruition. Problem with the smoke is like it disintegrates so fast, like oh that's too much. I didn't want that much. Damn, it's gonna get real smoky in here again. Someone says, hey Heinz, I saw an article today from a hindsight YouTube stating that I actually saw that video too, because I was like, hey, somebody got my name, what you doing? Saying Canada's messed up as the US financially and politically. I sure hope not. No, it actually is. Canada is very messed up. Canada is very messed up right now politically and financially. For me, I just plan to leave. Yeah, I plan to leave. 2 years. Yeah, I plan to leave in 2 years. So, just is what it is. Canada's been on a down spiral. Hopefully it can turn around. We just need new leadership, I think. The leadership we have right now has been in power for 9 years. In Canada, it's different. You can be in power forever. I know in America, you only have like 8 years, 2 terms. In Canada, somebody could be there forever if they just keep getting voted in. And there's like different things you can do to like kind of manipulate things. But yeah, so the guy we have in right now has been in for 9 years. It's just time for him to go, but he doesn't want to go. He wants to stay in. Nobody likes him. Nobody likes him. I'm going to be going to Tokyo first, and then from there we'll see where else. So that's the plan. Me and my daughter go check out Tokyo. Gia says, I'm literally moving to Canada for bachelor's next year. Well, enjoy. I mean, there is a lot of things to enjoy. You know, just turn off the news, don't pay attention to politics, and just know things are quite expensive. Cost of living is very expensive. Houses are absolutely astronomical prices. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're going to get into this next round because we are here to work. We are here to study. We are here to focus, but it's nice to have a little break, you know, give the mind a rest and then apply the energy again in the direction that matters. 55 minutes on the clock. I'm going to see you on the next break. May the force, may the focus be with you. How's it going out there? Second round complete. Some of us are still here. Nice. I've already put 2 rounds in so far. I've gone through a few different videos. We're figuring it out. We'll go for another round. Nicholas has a question. What are your thoughts on procrastination? I articulated it as a form of fear. Yeah, I think it's a form of protection as well, because we're afraid to fail, right? Back in the day, when I used to make and produce a lot of music and beats, I hit this really bad creative block, and then I kind of lost the confidence to continue to making music. And anytime I would think about doing it like I genuinely wanted to, I would procrastinate. Because internally I was afraid that if I attempted it and, I didn't come up with something I liked, that I feel disappointed in myself. So I would just stay in procrastination. So I do think procrastination is a form of fear as well, and a form of protection. But I also see it as a part of the process. I probably procrastinate everything that I do. So I kind of just see it and I'm like, oh, that's just a part of my process to getting started. I probably procrastinate 80% of everything. Right? So I don't really put too much weight around it now. I'm like, oh, I'm procrastinating. It's okay. Once I start 20, 30% into the process, 20 or 30% into the process, we're in a flow. Bringing flow into form. So I remind myself of that. Yeah, I may not be in the mood to do this thing right now. I'm stalling. But once I get started, it's going to work right out. It's going to be beautiful. Hey, we got Rachel in the building. Nice to see Rachel. Always nice to see Rachel. A true day one. How to get rid of that fear? By stepping into the process. But by knowing that also it's your procrastination is a form of protection. In a sense, it cares, right? It cares about you not failing, but if we don't fear failure, if we just see it as a part of the process, even get excited about it because of the information it provides us, then what is there to fear, It's when we put too much pressure and attach our validation to our performance, cause us to stagnate. If I procrastinate making a video, it may be because I'm what if I don't get it right? What if the words just aren't, sometimes that happens. Some days, I record a video and it's just the brain is clicking, and some days it just feels like you're trying to speak through the wire like Kanye West. And those days where it's more difficult, sometimes when I'm procrastinating, it's that's what I fear, is turning on the camera, trying to say something, but the words aren't connecting at all. But it's if that's what happens, whatever, it's part of the process. You gotta be comfortable with making bad things at times. It's a part of the process. It's a part of the process to making something good. You may produce 20 bad paintings and then the 21st painting, game changer, right? Gets recognition all around the world. And then you may make something bad again. That's just how it is. The point is to be in a steady flow of expressing and creating, right? Not being too outcome based. Doesn't mean you're not going to produce outcomes, but it means we're not attached to the final form and we're embracing our flow. Easier said than done, but we strive for it, right? That's why I truly believe that being creative and expressing ourselves in whatever way, it's just a form of health. Like going to the gym or brushing your teeth. Something that we should implement into our day every day. Why not? So we're in that constant flow. Artistic C has been feeling discouraged lately. I feel you. I've been feeling discouraged as well some days. Some days I'm like very optimistic. Some days I'm not. Some days I go through the motions, feeling discouraged, questioning, doubting. Then I go back into gratitude like today, and that lifts my spirit back up. A good day is right around the corner for you, artistic seal. I hope that whatever you are feeling will pass by soon. Yafet says, attached to the journey, not the destination, true evolution. Yeah, I like that, true evolution. Attached to the journey. Yeah, nice, beautiful session that we've had today. I would give my productivity today, though, like a 6.57. Forrest says, what's the relationship between procrastination and perfectionism? Would you say? Well, when we procrastinate something, it means we're not doing it. When we're perfectionists, it means we struggle to release it. So I think they're very different with very different intentions. I think if your perfectionism is holding you back from starting, then again, I think it comes back to what we were just talking about, is that really we have a fear of failure. We have a fear of maybe not matching our previous work. You know, sometimes you make something really amazing and then it's like you develop the fear of maintaining that. Like imagine like you're a musician and like one of your first songs you make ends up becoming like a Billboard hit. Now a lot of people would see that as like such a beautiful blessing, and it is. But then you feel the pressure to maintain that success. Oh my God, like my first hit was a #1 hit. What if my next one's not even on the Billboard, right? And that happens to a lot of artists. And the truth is, you're gonna make songs that aren't on the Billboard. To me, I try not to judge singular works, and I try to see everything as if everything is tied together on a string in my ongoing process. It's like when I talk about meditation, you know, you may meditate Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday and real struggle to find that moment of silence. But then Thursday you meditate and wow, it's blissful. Now, does it mean that Thursday was better than Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Well, it actually means that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nourished your meditation on Thursday, right? It's all a part of each other, right? It's a practice. And I see creating as a practice. So I see perfectionism as a rejection, as a process. I think we should do the best we can. I think we should try to make beautiful things. But at the same time, if it stops us from creating or producing or releasing, then that perfectionism, I think, is really just fear. I kind of look at everything I do online as an experiment, as like my digital whiteboard. I come online, it's not like every video I make, I'm like, I'm going to prove to the world who I am. Not at all. I just let ideas go. I talk about them. Often it's things I'm just feeling that day, maybe something I just learned, and I put it out into the world. And I see it as my digital whiteboard. Just an idea, scribble, and I'll come back to it and I'll work on it. I'll evolve it. It allows me to stay in like in a flow. But then I also will reserve time for creations that I want to take more time with, and I truly want to perfect. So there's a balance, you know. A lot of the times, when you make something, it's like, you always feel like you can make it a little bit better. Knowing when to stop, I think, is like where real artistry comes in, you know? You can always tweak the sound a little more. you can always add another little brush stroke. But knowing when to stop, I think that's artistry. Lauren says, I was telling someone today, the vessel may change, meaning people, places, platforms, but the vision remains the same. Yeah, be excited for what's ahead and grateful for what has been. For me, it was really a struggle. I was actually watching old music videos I produced yesterday. And I was like, man, these were really good. I was like, I forgot I made these music videos once. And I was looking at the cinematography, the color correction, and I did it all myself. I'm like, these are like high level like productions, and I was doing it all by myself. And when I transitioned from like doing music videos and other things to like, talking head videos on YouTube, it was really hard for me because coming here and talking with y'all, it didn't feel creative for me because I'm like, well, where's the editing? Where's all the sound design? Where's the movements and the shots? That's what I was used to. But I realized, like Lauren says, that the vessel may change, but the vision remains the same. So the vision has always been just to express myself. So I started expressing myself in a new medium, and I started to see that, well, the way I speak can be creative, right? Like obviously a song or a painting like seems like a higher creative act. But then I realized, no, like if I can say something and invoke an emotion in somebody and they feel better after, to me, that's creativity. No different from someone walking into a museum and seeing a beautiful painting and being like, I'm inspired now from the colors. If someone listens to me and they feel inspired after, I'm like, I should be grateful. So it took me some time to like really embrace like a new form of creating, because truth is, I can get real busy with a camera. I can get real busy with editing. And I'm doing that now for other people, for a Japanese band, which is kind of nice because I get to like flex my editing skills. But I find here, the type of videos I make on this channel, it's not really necessary, People come to this channel because it's like a slower tone, slower vibe. We chill, real relax, not really coming here for like fast edits and, hard hitting beats, which that's what I was used to in the past, So. Dalma says, loving what you do right now makes you love a little more where you go. Yeah, for sure. For sure. We need to see this Jap band. I could probably show you a trailer that I did. Did they release it? Let me see if they released this trailer that I did for them. We'll see. Oh no, we didn't release it yet because that's on the 2nd. Okay, so when we released the trailer to one of the new series, I've been doing short form content for them, but the trailer's not out yet. I'll show you guys next time. And I think other areas I can express a little bit more creativity is in developing products. So I really want to develop a digital ecosystem and some more physical products, even though the physical products are quite hard because there's barriers with shipping, but those are fun, Those are fun. So that is also where the vessel will change. I was just watching Andre 3000 posted a new video and a couple new records on his page, the flute stuff. And, Andre 3000 is like one of the biggest artists of all time. And he's gone in this whole new direction, which I absolutely love. It's super experimental. It's different. It's improv. It's really cool. And I saw like the video he posted. It's about 77,000 views in like 2 days, which is good. But for like a major artist, actually, that's like low, like there's probably like a 19-year-old girl who's like just made a video today talking about her day and she got 1 million views, right? But Andre 3000 doesn't care about that. He's in a new medium, and that's all who really matters. He's expressing himself with that flute, and I love it. And I kind of see that. Like, I'm kind of the same way, as where I'll go do things like streaming. Like, I'm streaming. It's not really the best thing for the channel. It's not really the best thing financially either. What is smarter is to like make videos that I know are going to perform really well because they get higher views, and then more brands and sponsors want to work with me or whatever, just more opportunities. But at the moment, I enjoy streaming and hanging out with y'all and like making sounds when I'm not on here, and developing something like a nice little 2-hour experience, 1.5-hour experience, and I want to run it as a morning show, and then also develop a little late night show. So that's kind of the season I'm in, A book I wanted to recommend for artists out there is Dear Artist by Jaya John. We were reading this book the other day on stream. It's a real beautiful book. We're going to do another round, but I will read something from this book. I'm just going to open up to any page. It says, life expresses itself through all living things. That means you. You are one of those. Your art is not just your art. It is life's art. You are not alone. You are all things saying themselves through you. You wish you could sing like the birds. Trees wish they could dance like you. Grow peace with what you are not. Cherish what you are. Be in love with your divine expression. You are not an understudy. You are the show. I love that. I love that. That's so cool. I love that. What he said here, grow peace with what you are not, and cherish what you are. That's a big one, right? Especially as like creators, you feel like you have to do everything. Grow peace with what you are not, and cherish what you are. I love that. I love that. I needed to hear that one. That one was for me. I claim it. That's mine. I receive it. Boom. I love it. 12 says, I can't wait for your late night show. That's going to be smooth. Late night show is actually going to be a different tone. Late night show is not going to be like the topics we talk about on this channel, but much more going to be my observations on different interests and curiosities and society and culture. So a little bit more of hotter topics, right? It's not going to be like a late night, like, I don't know, smooth jazz show or anything like that. It's actually going to be like, a 1-2 take on something I saw that was interesting. So the late night show may be a little bit more triggering. Yeah. Nice. We got some green tea. We're going to go for one more round. I think. Or maybe 3 more rounds. Who knows? We're just here. We're hanging out. We're diving in. We're getting this work in. We're applying our focus in the direction that matters. Putting out good vibes and prayers for everybody in 2025 that the things we are working towards, they blossom beautifully. And if we don't even know what we are working towards, that, clarity arrives, that we've been wrestling with the mind. I am praying for everybody. And we got gratitude for the process. 2 things I've been sleeping on: physical fitness and prayer. I really gotta get back to both of those. Today we went to the gym, and today we were praying, so we started. That's all that matters. Hey, we started. Isn't that crazy that you could like fall off on certain things, but it only takes one day to get back on? Once you take that one step, boom, you just ended that cycle. Now continue, one day at a time, one step at a time, one brick at a time, brick by brick. Then you got a strong house. Yeah, that's cool. That's beautiful. A little fog. A little fog in the background now. A little ambiance in the room. I was eating I'm eating these okra chips. Been eating these okra chips. On top of my bag there. Very crunchy, very tasty. Very crunchy, very tasty. Okay, let me rewind this clock. You have like 114 people in here. Shout out to everybody. Doing the work. Doing what matters. There's a lot of nonsense happening online today, but we decided to, do something that's nourishing. Doing something that's better for our evolution. Slowing down and tuning in. Slowing down and tuning in. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's get into this next round. I'm feeling good. That was a nice little chat. Those chats always bring me back. It actually helps focus for the next round versus, just scrolling Twitter or something like that. Got Hydro in the chat. Gonna eat while the video renders. Yeah, let's get it, my brother. See you after this round. Blessings. That will be the end of our session today. Not so bad. We did 3 rounds. I just feel like everything I was doing was quite boring. Boring work. I want more excitement. Stop complaining, come back to gratitude. I gotta check myself. It's difficult sometimes. Beautiful session today though. You know, we had a good group of people. In many different fields, applying themselves. I see the chat was pretty active in this last round. Y'all was being some part-time comedians in there. I see that. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Well, I hope that session was good for you. Hope you got some stuff done. Gia finished 25 pages of numericals. Phew, my hand hurts. Wow. I love that. Hydro, no problem. Yeah, Fat still thinks I was puffing the herb when really, it was, look at this. It's my smoke machine. Look at that. I don't even know why it's got the antenna. Like, I don't think it needs it, but it's my little smoke machine. I literally just got it today, so I'm playing with it. I'm kind of pooped. I really should do more today, but it's looking like it's about time to go get some food. These okra chips are not going to hold me down. Lucas enjoyed the session. I'm glad. Nice little corner in the internet. Pull up. As we move forward, we'll start to do these more and more and get back on a consistent flow. Just easing right back into it. So thank you as always. #1 chill spot on the internet. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.